Fat Trel, live from the front porch. How was your experience on the front porch, brother?
Oh wait, you not gonna sit right here with me?
No, I'm just a voice.
Oh, this shit feel like some Wizard of Oz type shit. This shit feel like the Wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, you right here, bro? Oh my, what the fuck? On Booster Grave, bro. I'm thinking you in the house, bro. I'm like, man, bro, this shit feel weird, bro. Oh, God, what the fuck? Whole time you right here, bro. That's crazy, Nucci. Super high.
How was your experience at the front porch?
It's cool, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? We still home at the end of the day. We know the intention that it garner. Second of all, and third of all, is like it's for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Everything that Nucci represent, Ricky represent, Booby represent, Oi represent, Chu represent. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. Me, Fed Trail, DMV, everything that we represent is real big for the culture. So I felt good like being here, very comfortable, and it's a great space to create magic for sure.
Speaking of Booby, this spot was also one of Booby's studios. Can you speak on some experience with Booby or how he's impacted your upbringing in hip hop in the DC area?
Well, first and foremost, as far as Booby go, like Booby motivated me to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that we was watching back then, like how they was doing concerts and doing shows and videos on BT and 106 and Park, like riding Bentley coupes through Uptown, like shit like that is what gave a nigga the inspiration. Like, yo, we could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything that Booby represented, everything that he did, the groundwork that he laid down, and him and Raheem and Wale, Tabby, the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what Booby did and the Oi Boys did for the city, it's unmatched, man. Because you gotta think about their hood. Like you gotta think about Berry Farms. You gotta think about the Oi, and that's one of the most popular landmarks in Washington D.C. as far as hoods. Like niggas know about Berry Farms in all 50 states in the United States of America. And I think that Booby and the Oi Boys played a major part in that. And that's legendary. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that for sure.
Growing up in DC, what makes performing with a live band special?
It's our culture. You know what I'm saying? It's among us to get on the stage in front of people in bright lights, big crowds, small crowds, whatever, your neighborhood, your family, um, a neighborhood that your neighborhood might be beefing with, whoever might be in the crowd, but it's in our culture to perform live and to put on a show. You know what I'm saying? And usually when you see a Washingtonian live, it's no gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's real big for our area, and it's important that we stick to that culture for sure because without that, there is no Fat Trails. There is no Shy Glizzies, Wale's, Maya, Genuine, Tank. You know there's none of that if we don't have Chuck Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like if we don't have that, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
How important is family to you?
Um,
What do family mean to you? When you call somebody family, what that mean?
well, family is extremely important. First of all, to answer the question, and when you say somebody family, what do that mean? First and foremost, you don't have to be blood to be family. You know what I'm saying? Blood is definitely thicker than water, but loyalty is priceless. You know what I'm saying? And truth and honesty, that's priceless. You can't put a price on that. And sometimes you might belong to a bloodline or a family that don't value loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay because it's all about how you choose to maneuver after that. After you understand that and you realize that, now it's on you. You feel me? So I know for sure that you don't have to be blood to be family, but family is about love and loyalty. And can I depend on you? Can you depend on me? Absolutely. Can I hold you accountable? Can you hold me accountable? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And that's what family is about. Uh, what does it say? For rich or poor, better in health, whatever the fuck the saying is. That's what family is about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having a brain fart right now, but that's what family about. You know what I'm saying? And I think I showed that through my whole career path. As long as I call myself at Trel and put out music publicly, I think that I try to show my fans and the world as a whole that I'm a real nigga and that I'm big on family and I love my brothers for sure.
How's Fat Trail as a parent?
Fat Trel as a parent can be better. I could spend more time with my children. I could do more activities. I could help them with more homework. I could be there on more holidays, birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Valentine's Day. I could be better as a father, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect as a father, but my children know I work my ass off for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that feeling is unmatched. Like, you can't really gain that feeling from no other place. You can go to the bank and cash a check for $2 million and count that cash and fuck the baddest bitch in your life, and you still won't feel like how I feel to be a good parent, a good father. And shout out to the mothers too, a good mother. You know what I'm saying? But can I be better? Of course, absolutely. I feel like I could spend a lot more time with my children, but I'm chasing greatness, and maybe one day they'll understand why they didn't have their father around as much. When they understand the world more and they understand food stamps and projects and prisons and jails and police and robberies and rapes and murders and kidnappings and homicides, once they understand the world, they might understand that they had like a great father. You know what I'm saying? But right now they might not know.
Do you got a message to the young nigga that's ready to crash out right now? If he about to crash out and call you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know these real situations that we all done dealt with where we gotta step in and intervene or try to put somebody on the right path. What advice you giving?
The advice I'm giving to a young man that's ready to crash out right now in 2024, going into 2025, is that they got a place for us where they can keep us and hold us for however long they see fit. And before going real deep into that, because I ain't trying to be no preacher, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be no preacher. But to answer your question, think, take a second, pause, wait, think, think, because a split second decision can cost you the next 39, 48, 88, 62, 63. I'm naming out sentences that my friends have. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention my friends that's dead and gone and never ever coming back. Never ever. I'm naming sentences that they sentenced us to with without blinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you just another name on my paperwork that my supervisor gave me when I woke up. And it's 43 years, 48 years, 88, 62, 63, 39, 35, 30, 70 months. I got friends with 180 months. And it varies. So if I could say anything to them, they got a place for you to go when you feeling big and bad. You know what I'm saying? So before you do that, take a day to yourself. Call your favorite eater. Go to the movies. Buy a chocolate sundae or a banana split. You feel what I'm saying? Watch the movies, get extra butter on your popcorn, and buy slushies. When you rub her thigh, she gonna rub your thigh. You get what I'm saying? And at that moment, you gonna realize this feels way much better than shooting at a nigga I don't like. And that's what I gotta say to the youngest, man. For sure, for sure.
All right. When was the moment you knew it was like, oh, I'm Fat Trail? Like what was just one moment? I'm sure it was multiple moments, but what was one moment you was like, oh, this shit real?
The moment that I realized that people took Fat Trail as an artist separate from who I am, where I'm from, what I rep, what I wear, what I claim, what I believe in. The moment I realized somebody took Trel, the artist, the musician, the lyricist, the producer, the moment I realized somebody took me serious, like as far as that, I did a show for a school, a high school in Washington, D.C. And this girl was crying tears, Nooch, bawling tears, bro. You hear me? And I'm like, why you crying? You know what I'm saying? And she like, man, I never thought in a million years I'd ever meet you. Like, I love you. Like, I need you. I need you to record in order for you to help me live my life. And she cried real tears, Nooch. You know me, I'm a Cancer. I instantly start crying. You hear me? I'm crying like shit, and I'm trying to understand her. And I'm like, wow. Now I gotta watch what I say because it's children who using my thought process as law. They applying that to how they live on a everyday basis. And when you realize that and you understand that, you very much way more careful about what you choose to speak on and what you choose to give to the public. And that's when I realized that I was Trel.
Only my shit.
All the tequila drinkers, I apologize.
Oh, this is my father call. I'm gonna ask him if he got a question.
Man, that's gonna be crazy.
For this call.
Wow,
This call
an
is
interview
from
with Booby right now, live from the feds on the front
This
porch.
call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this, you may begin speaking now.
Hey, father. Father. We on the we interviewing Trel right now. So I was gonna tell him we in the middle of the interview. I was gonna say if you got a question for him in the middle of the interview right now.
I don't know. I might got a statement.
Let him make his statement. If he ain't got a question, let him
it's
make his
recording
statement,
either
for
way.
sure.
You
And
record.
he can relate to it. He can relate to it, like, cause he done been in the feds, right? And it should be shocking me, like, how when the homies, when we come in the feds, everybody look out, fuck with you, everybody together. But we don't do the shit on the street. Like, here, everybody, it's all love. Out there, motherfuckers trying to kill each other. We got to change that shit up. I don't know if it's, when I was younger, my mind was a little different. But I'm getting older, so, that's the goal in life is to get older. Gotta switch shit up out there, man. We doing too much reckless shit. Show love in the system. We need to show love to each other out there and get money. No question, though. What else up, though?
That's a hell of a statement.
Hey, Booby, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
And I'm only one person. This is only my opinion, right? But I feel as though, when we out there, we all we got, Slim. It's DC versus Baltimore versus New Jersey versus Chicago versus the Carolinas versus the Floridas versus the Louisianas versus the Texans versus the West Coast. We all we got. So guess what? You ain't got no choice but to fall in line. You hear me? The only way that's gonna be able to be possible on the street, Booby, it's gonna take a group of powerful men to make everybody on the street feel the same way. You ain't got no choice but to fall in line. This new wave we pushing and whatever we doing as men, as musicians, as whatever, philanthropists or whatever you are, football coaches, whatever you are, metro drive bus riders, whatever you are, if we don't leave everybody on the street with no choice but to come together and move together as one, that's the only way it's gonna happen, in my opinion.
I agree with you, and it's gonna take people to actually do it, to lead by example. Because once motherfuckers do it, like a few people together and do it, and set the trend and show like you see all these niggas together and they eating. And we show people how to get some money legitly in the real, the real money, not no street money. It's way more corporate money out there than it is street money, and a lot of street money, but that ain't shit. But, it can be done. It ain't nothing that can't be done. And I got some ideas. I got some stuff right now putting together that when I get out, I'm hitting the shit running, man. I ain't even gonna be around niggas who ain't trying to eat together.
For sure.
I'm trying to be around all people who love me. I ain't trying to be around who motherfucker who I think who gonna try to back
I don't even want you in.
That shit over with.
I don't even want you in my circle if you got hate in your heart, period.
Yeah,
if you got
sure.
hate in your heart for police, detectives, oppositions, whatever, if you got hate in your heart for your baby mother or whoever been treating you wrong or whoever, if you ain't at the mental state as to where the only thing you should entertain is who you love and what you work hard for, I don't want you around me, period. If you got hatred in your heart,
federal prison.
If you got hatred in your heart for anybody, I don't want you in my circle, boo. You hear me?
Yeah, that's real. That's how it's supposed to be. Shit, you gotta think, man. 5 the worst. You gotta make shit better now. Like all that bullshit.
Life is short.
Real sure. I'm gonna let y'all go and finish the interview though. I'm gonna get out of here. I call back later on. See how the performance with Charlie.
Hey, man. Hey, look, before you go, right? Hey,
Yeah.
Booby, before you go, right?
Yeah.
Man, we really appreciate you so much, right? And everything that you did, all the groundwork that you laid down, for you believing in yourself, for you believing in your hood, for you to have the confidence to say, hey, you know what? The world need to know about Burry Farms. The world need to know about the Oi Boys. I feel like, man, we live in a lifestyle where the world need to know about us. For you having that confidence alone, you open so many doors for so many kids and children in the District of Columbia, right? And I think a lot of times we might take that for granted. You feel me? But me, I want to give you your flowers right now while you're out the feds, because nobody is perfect and everybody make mistakes. I want to give you your flowers right now while you're out the feds, and I want to tell you, thank you for every thought that went in your head. I know about y'all switching the image up, changing the name. We can't do one way. We got to call ourselves. I know about all. I know the backstory and all, and it's gonna be a hell of a story when you come home for us to tell. But I want to thank you for having the confidence and the belief in yourself and in your friends around you, your surroundings, that, hey, you know what, man, we could be famous too. We stars too. Nigga, the world need to know about us. We from Southeast Washington, D.C. We like that. I want to thank you for everything that you did for the culture, bro, for sure.
Appreciate you, man. Keep holding it down, man.
Absolutely.
Well, this is a tough act to follow. The last question would be, who else you want to see on the front porch?
Bring Raheem back. Bring Raheem back, because I missed it. I wasn't here. I wasn't here to witness greatness. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. Genuine Raheem. I would probably give up. I love my children, right? So I ain't gonna never give up my children. But I probably give up everything I own to watch Chuck Brown perform on this porch. You know what I'm saying? I would probably give up everything I own to watch Chuck Brown do 45 minutes or more on this porch. I give my last to see that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chuck. And then who else? I'd say Maya, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's one thing that had me tripping. Like, I feel like she'll rock the whole motherfucking neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? And that's legendary. So if you could do that, that'd be real big for me. But it's a lot more artists that I can name too, though. But, you know, shout out to all them for sure.
Oh,
And Raheem, come back, man. Raheem, we need Raheem to come back for sure. What it do, man? It's the Kid, Fat Trel, live from the motherfucking front porch, man. AKA Fat Poppy, AKA Fat Popular, AKA Fat Global, AKA Fat Gleechy, AKA Global Gleechy. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? And we live on the motherfucking front porch. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel too. Gang.